So EV sector has been the most hyped sector in recent times, and people are looking for EV stocks because they feel that they can become the next multibaggers. Well, are they wrong? No, they are not wrong. But the problem is that this sector has become extremely confusing. Many people thought that Ola will become the next multibagger after it got listed. Well, it gave multibagger returns for few days only. After that, it collapsed by more than 60%, and we have seen how the condition is of Ola right now. In fact, the financials have become really bad. Along with that, the price action has dropped to just 50 rupees per share, around 50 to 55. So these things have become a problem, and now confusion is that nobody is clear which stocks are actually worth investing. So in this video I am going to discuss about a stock which belongs to EV sector as well as solar sector, and in fact this is not only there is a chance of becoming multibagger, it is already a multibagger. Okay, and this is not the first time I am making a video on this stock. I have made video on this stock long back, and since then it has already become a multibagger. Okay, so what is the name of the company? It is Servotech Power Systems. Well, this is used to be the old name, now it is known as Servotech Renewable Powers. Okay, so we are going to discuss about this stock in this video, fundamentals and price action as well. We'll check how the stock stands right now. Okay, just a reminder that this is not a stock recommendation video, this is just an educational video which will help you in making better investing decisions, right? That has been the goal. So let me take you to the screen and we can start our analysis. Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to another video of Financial Impulse. This is Servotech Power Systems, and you can see this is the official website, and here you will find a lot of details about this company. Okay, and you can definitely go through all these things, and here you will find the products that it actually sells: EV charger, solar products, power backup, all these things you can find here, the listing, then the solutions. Okay, so I will share this link in the description section, and I would request all of you to please once go through it. You will get to know a lot about this stock. Okay, we'll read the basic things. Okay, so here it is mentioned that incorporated in the year 2004, Servotech Renewable Power Systems manufactures EV chargers, solar products and power and backup products. Okay, so if we go to the key points, here we can read some interesting things. You can see here that in the business division it has solar products, okay, then EV chargers and LED lighting. So all of these things are definitely essential. We know that these fields are actually growing, so definitely it is a futuristic company. And you can see the revenue distribution. Okay, EV charger, AC DC, and what percentage is coming from each category, you can read all of that. Okay, and here you can see that one interesting point: out of 25,000 registered EV chargers in India, 7,000 chargers are attributed to Servotech. So that's a great number. Okay, and now coming to the clientele list, here I can see some very prestigious names: IOCL, BPCL, then Naira Energy, Daimler, then Genpact, HPCL, GAIL, Birlasoft, Hindustan Copper. So well-known names are its clientele. Okay, and you can see here in the order book, it stands at 600 plus crore in financial year 2025, with 70% going to EV and 30% to solar. So definitely both of these fields are actually futuristic, we know that, right? Renewable energy, so definitely they are futuristic. And here you can read the other subsidiaries name also. I will share this link also in the description section, you can go through it. Now we'll take a look at the valuation. Okay, and here you can see that screener is mentioning that it is expected to give good quarterly result. It has delivered good profit growth of 108% CAGR over last 5 years. Then company's median growth is 40.4% over last 10 years, median sales growth, so that is phenomenal. And stock is trading at 14.2 times its book value. This is in cons, and obviously most of the stocks which become multibagger obviously trade at multifold times of their book value, so we cannot really consider that. And promoter holding has decreased over last 3 years by 10%. Okay, so we'll take a look at that recently, how much it has gone down or gone up. Okay, now Coming to the current stock price, it is at 144, market cap 3217 crores, so it's a small cap stock as of now. Reserves is over 200 crore and a debt of 75 crore. So debt to equity ratio is good at 0.33. 3 years average sales growth 63.78, very good. 3 years average profit growth 108% and earning per share growth 96.33%. Return on asset 8.17, return on capital employed 15.93. Interest coverage ratio is over 5, which is very good. Current ratio is over 2, this is also very good. Operating profit margin at 9%, then promoter holding is above 50%, so that is good. Altman Z score is 16.83, this is a very good number, and there is a small pledging, but thing is that this pledging is under 10%, so it is acceptable. If it would have been more like 40-50%, you can see here 66.7%, 91.876%. so these are dangerous scenarios. No matter how good the story is about any stock, but if it has pledging more than 10%, then please stay away from it. You can obviously make it little bit flexible, like 11% is also fine. It's not a strict 10%, but anything like 40-60%, 90%, there are stocks which have more than 90%. You can see one here already, okay, Websol Energy, and you know what happened with Websol Energy recently, how much the stock price has crashed. So stay away from these red flags, and it will save you from big losses in stock market, right? So let's go to the profit and loss statement and see how it has been for over last, let's say, 4 years. Okay, so you can see the sales have gone up multiple times. 134 crore in 2022, then it became 249, then 305, 587, very good growth in sales. Operating profit 9 crores, 18, 20, 54, here we are seeing some multifold growth. Then operating profit margin 6%, 7%, 7%, now 9%, so it is slowly climbing up, very good. Earning per share 0.20, 0.50, 0.52, 1.50, here it has gone up by almost 3%, sorry, 3 times, 3x. Okay, so definitely it is looking strong growth wise, profit and loss statement wise. Okay, now shareholding pattern. So we'll take a look at the last 3 quarters, let's say. Okay, so the promoter holding has gone up actually. You can see 59.19%. Here it is, sorry, it's not gone up, slightly decreased. Okay, by mistake I did 59 here, this one. So 59.19%, this is 58.97%. Although it has gone down, but by how much percentage? Around 0.2 to 0.23%. Okay, so very negligible, and that is fine. And here it is also same, 58.92%, not a major drop like 5%, 7%, nothing like that. Now FI is holding 2.77%, here it is 2.89, then 2.86. so overall I would say in the last 3 quarters nothing much has changed. Overall the shareholding pattern is looking strong to me. Okay, no major red flag. So overall fundamental wise this stock is looking good to me. Now let's take a look at the price action. We'll go to Servotech Power Systems, and what we are seeing here is that in July 2024 it used to trade at around 90 rupees. Okay, then it rapidly climbed up and became multibagger, 118% in 85 days. That means in 3 months it became multibagger. But then what happened? And this is the daily time frame, and you can see a big crash from there. It dropped by around 50 to 51%. So that is a healthy correction, I would say. But I would definitely not recommend anyone to invest during these times. Okay, it has dropped so much, let me buy it at a cheaper price. Don't follow that strategy, it could give you losses, because the company's fundamentals are looking good here, but not every company's fundamentals are always good. But if you follow this strategy and buy stocks at a huge discount, then definitely someday you will get into trouble. So always wait for the breakout, for the next breakout, to catch up the next rally. Okay, so you see here there is a huge drop. Now let me go to the weekly time frame and you will see something interesting. Okay, so if I draw a line here, you can see that this level used to act as resistance earlier, and now stock was trying to make this as a support, and seems like it has successfully done so as of now. Okay, and you can see if I enable the 40 weeks EMA, which is the 200 days, you can see yesterday it crossed. Okay, if I go to the daily time frame and you enable the 200 days EMA, it is the same thing as 40 weeks. You can see yesterday it strongly gave a cross above that. Okay, and we have to check the volume here, if it is actually strong or not, and we can see the massive volume for this big candle. Okay, you can see the massive volume, so clearly the strength is starting to show up. But is this the right time to make an entry because stock is at the early stage? Well, I would say you have to wait for few more days or maybe for one more week. You need to wait for the stock to actually close above this level, around 135 level, okay, on a weekly basis. Okay, this week and next week also you have to track. Okay, if it stays above this 135 level, I would say it is healthy and stock has a very higher chance of going up from here. Okay, that could be your entry point. Okay, now if I enable, go to the daily time frame, I enable 50 days moving average, we can see that the 50 days moving average has also started to show strength, but the stock has not yet started using it as a support. So I expect the stock to go up like this, then it will definitely use it as a support in coming days, and once it does and then bounces up from that, that will be a good entry time. I would say that will be a good entry time technically. So keep an eye on that thing, that event for the coming days. Okay, do not be in a hurry to enter and do not assume things, just go with the what the price action is telling. Okay, always trust the candles, always trust the price action, not your opinion, not any news or article. Okay, never do that. So then you'll stay out of losses, right? So to sum it up, you should keep an eye on this 135 level. Okay, the stock needs to stay above that for the coming days in coming weekly candles. Okay, then only you can consider entering there. So that's all about Servotech renewable power systems. I hope this video was useful and informative. Please hit the like button if you like the analysis, and also if you are already a subscriber, then you might consider joining the membership community where you will get more stock analysis posts, and also you will be able to chat with me directly one to one on Discord. Thank you for watching. I'll meet you in the next one. Bye, take care.